Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tales of Iron. The last time we pretty much blazed our way through Mole Town and the main story. We're getting close to the end of the main story, but there's a lot to do after the main game is over. So it's not going to just be the end there. We're headed into the Froglands, the Frog Village.
Reggie had expected something as foul as frog spawn, but the Froglands were strangely like home. Apart from the smell.
Yeah, there's actually people here gardening and stuff. For that as well.
The same pipes that were in Station 24/7 were visible here. This was how the frogs were invading. Jay was furious. The engineering that kept moles safe was being used to hurt others.
As he should be. Alright, better wait, but less defense. I'm gonna store that. Alright, better two-hand, but a lot more weight. Yeah, I think we can do that. Really takes the two-handed up. If I need it, anyway. Ow. And then that guy just walks away. He's coming down here. Try to get rid of one of these guys at least. Wrecked him. That's some more armor. There's some more iron. Breaking all their crap. Get some ammo out of it. Although I didn't need to.
common grub. Reggie dreaded to think why the war chief would keep so many captives.
Go, got that guy. Well, that worked in my favor. You see there's some rats with like yellow eyes. Alright, fill up the bug juice a little bit. All these yellow-eyed rats. Of course. See, that's like the problem that I have a lot of the time is that why won't he jump up to it? Come on. There we go, we opened up all the cages. Other guy back here. What happened to him? What was that little cage?
This was why the rats had been captured.
Oh god!
The war chief had offered them up for the shaman's twisted experiments. The war chief would answer for many crimes this day.
I have to kill all my fellow rats! Yeah, they basically just like did like Nazi experiments on him. Okay, make sure everything's topped up here.
The shaman had tried to hide in his workshop. The things he'd made and used on Reggie's kin were here. There was nowhere he could hide.
God damn it. I just want to be able to... I wasted that poison. You done with your ass?
The shaman's cruel experiments were over in a puff of foul green smoke. The war chief's throne room could not be far. He was the one who started this, so it was with a sword in his skull that it must end.
Hammer. A hammer in his skull. Alright, fill all that up. Come on, grab the stuff on the ground. Well, I'm gonna go back and, because if I go back here, there's the ammo, so. I want to make sure that I have full ammo, so I can use that as well. See, look at this. Look at this shit. What an absolute fucking monster. Alright, let's make sure our health is full, let's make sure that's full, and now we can save.
What was this evil twist on Molecraft? The grotesque monster of creaking gears.
It's my brother.
Made Reggie freeze. But Jay's fury could not be held back. The sound of his small friend's body falling lifted the spell. Reggie didn't know what this thing was.
Ow.
Only that it would die screaming.
Ow. Of course, it like tracks you with the fucking shots.
No beast, but his own brother in the evil machine. This was the Frog's final insult, to turn his own blood into his unwitting enemy. But Dennis knew where the war chief was. Ashamed and angry at what he'd done, Dennis ran ahead, wanting to spare Reggie this fight.
No, Dennis! It's my fight. Jay.
Even in the frog slime and stench of death,
Green War Chief, United Frog Tribes, and Slayer of Kings.
Brother at his side. No, I wouldn't believe it. Everything the evil frog had taken from him, his father, his friend, his kingdom. They wouldn't take his brother, and they wouldn't take him.
There's juicing. Come on, hit him with the... Am I really gonna waste this last fucking poison? Really? There we go. Literally almost dead. I have no shots.
war chief was dead, and the kingdom saved. But what did it matter if his brother was gone?
Brother. Oh yeah, see, it gives you all these.
The rat folk rejoiced to have their king home. They had prepared for Reggie's coronation in the throne room. They had been sure he would return to them. To Reggie, it was a bittersweet victory. He had proved himself.
Alright, so the reason I want to come down here is because... let me see here. What helmet was I wearing? I think it was that one. Right, I think. I mean, that has the best defense. Okay, shields. So this is the reason why I take a picture. I'm gonna take a picture of this. So there's actually a reason why, and you're gonna see it here in a second. It's because they give you this gear and you're forced to equip it, and it's like really fucking bad. It's like the garb for the king. So everyone's cheering, we've done it. Do I have any... I don't know if I remember if I had any blueprints. Yeah, I have 3 of them. Rub resistance. There we are. Yeah, see, so you have to equip this stuff.
It was the start of a true golden age, free of the scourge of frog spawn. Working with the molefolk below, they built a new kingdom of steam and industry and wonder. But that is, as they say, a tale for another time.
And there you go, that's the main story. So yeah, you're forced to equip that stuff. So that's why I take a picture so I can remember everything that I have. Get rid of that. Fast forward through this. Because we do have a lot more to do, actually.
The greatest threat was conquered. But Reggie wondered if there were any tasks he'd left unfinished, or foes left undefeated. Now was the time to be sure.
Also have the blueprint here. Store that. Alright, so now that I have that, let's go ahead and put that back on. So yeah, frog resistance, but it has pretty bad defense. We want our good shield back. The king's sword. We want the Thor hammer. Two-handed. We want that spear. Ranged, we have our ranged. Okay.
With peace restored to the kingdom, Doug organized a
there's
grand tournament in
the squirrel.
Reggie's honor. As tradition decrees, a new king must prove his worth before all the realms.
So the squirrel there is the expansion, which we'll go do here when we're kind of finished with everything in the main game. So the tournament is these right here. So we have these different creatures to fight. We have Gray Ears of White Whiskers. With a hop and a step, Gray Ears bounces in the tournament grounds.
The Rabbits of White Whiskers had sent their most agile warrior. It would take more than a hop and a skip to overcome the formidable Gray Ears.
Got him.
Hair. Gray Ears put up a hardy challenge, but his grand hops are no match for Reggie's iron will.
Okay, refill my ammo and my health. We have Captain Blacktail. Normally out adventuring on the three seas, Captain Blacktail's made a special appearance at the tournament.
Captain Blacktail, a treacherous pirate, notorious for his adventures across the three seas. Reggie wondered if he was as fearsome on land.
Go.
The scurvy sea rat put up a good fight, but Reggie thought the captain might be better off sticking to the ocean.
There's no poison here either. Alright, Brother Dennis, Captain of the Royal Guard, ready to settle the score. Dennis is back for another round in the tournament grounds.
Dennis had returned with a vengeance, fully armed to the whiskers. He'd already lost one tournament. He was determined he wouldn't lose another. Once again felt the bitterness of defeat at his younger brother's paws.
Avar, Warden of the Northern Wastes. Eivor is more used to protecting the kingdom from marauding beasts and fighting kings in tournaments.
Eivor was an old ally of King Rattus. Side by side, the pair had fought frog scum together many times. Did Reggie live up to his father? Eivor was easy to find out.
Come on, I had that. There we are.
Eivor happily admitting defeat. Reggie knew he had passed the old rat's challenge. The young rat truly was the people's king.
Now the King's
A
Chamber
fitting
Key.
reward for winning the tournament. Reggie was presented with the King's Key. It's a good thing Doug had eventually found it, as Reggie had been sorely tempted to break the lock himself. But
So
as
there you
they
go.
say, curiosity kills the rat.
So that's how you are able to get into the King's Chambers. You got to do the tournament there. So we beat all those guys. I don't think I have any more blueprints.
The king's chamber smelled of fresh lilac and Strangely,
A nice reference to The
a
Witcher
slight
there.
breeze blew from behind the bookcase.
If you're unfamiliar, Yennefer, Geralt's wife, her perfume smells like lilac gooseberries. Yeah, I gotta... What's up here? Oh my god. Oh my god, the king was keeping a... My father was a monster! Verminstein! Ow. Of course. I would have rolled right where he was. Again.
This half-rat, half-frog abomination must have been the work of his father. Reggie wondered whether this was the source of all the undead in the crypts. Another of King Radis' secrets, best kept hidden.
Yeah, we don't want anybody to find out about the fact that our father was a monster, clearly. So as you can see here in the armory, we have all the bows and arrows and the guns, all of the different suits of armor, as I said. We can go back out here. Alright, so let's go back to the Ranger's Lodge real quick. I can't remember if there were any of these after. I think there are. But I don't remember where. But I could be wrong on the terms of that. We might have gotten all of those done. Let's check the store. Oh yeah, there's the Mozzie King plaque, the Stalker plaque, the Mozzie Queen plaque, and then the Queen Grub plaque. Oh yeah, the Mudworm. Believed to be a scary story rat folk tell their children to keep them out of the mines. The Mudworm was believed to be extinct, but their screams are once again echoing in the depths. Reggie must investigate.
Since Reggie had dealt with the Grub Queen, nothing had disturbed the miners. But now, they whisper of a legendary giant. Reggie believed the mudworm was a long-dead creature of rat pup tails, made out to be giant, but only half the size of a cow grub.
See, now there's some moles up here as well. Alright, fill that up. It's the mudworm! Alright, well, before we go that way, I want to get some ammo here. Get out of my way. Oh God, there's fucking more, really? Fill up our poison as well.
Reggie was wrong. These mudworms created a cow grub and still
So now we have this sword, which this is one of the first. This is one of the other, like one of the weapons that is as good as the hammer, but it actually reduces your weight. So a lot of what you find is that's what you'll see with a lot of these other weapons is that they are lighter, but they do the same amount of damage. We'll equip that. Store that one. And we'll store that. We will, however, equip this. Go down and get some ammo. And some more bug juice. Alright, so let's travel to Longtail Village again. See if there's anything else here. Again, we're going to clear up all of these, like, quests. Oh yeah, the Grub King. He's in the mines looking for his lost queen. The miners think it would be best if Reggie gives them the bad news.
The Grub King had been sighted in the mines, no doubt in search of his queen. Reggie wondered how best to break the news to him. Probably with a sword.
Alright. Back to the mines we go.
The miners were evacuated on hearing the roars of the Grub King. Reggie wondered if it already knew.
Oh, this big fat thing. Yeah, I got these other new enemies, I guess you could call them. They're just like variants of others. Oh, the centipede guy, he's kind of new, but he's kind of like a small version of the worm. And there's like square, but there he is. So now we have to head all the way down here. Like, no, you're not going to fight him there. You're going to have to travel. You're going to have to walk all the way down into the mines. I like how Reggie's squeaking, you just can't even hear. He does actually make noise like all the rest of them. But
Reggie had to get to the bottom of the mines before the Grub King finds the Queen's lair, and whatever might be left of her.
And we gotta fight. Okay. So it doesn't lead down. No, we just want to head down the normal way. Oh, that's right,
The
we
moles
can't.
in the tunnels were not what Reggie expected to find here. They spoke about seeking materials for their rocket. It all sounded very confusing to Reggie.
We have to go the long way.
Reggie was shocked to find another mole, all alone in the mines. Seb, an engineer of the Bolshevik Republic, said he was waiting for Scrapper Team Alpha to return. Reggie had to find them before the Grub King does.
Alright, Seb, I'm on the case. Come on! Going the long way. The remains of the Grub Queen.
They had been harvesting materials from the corpse of the Grub Queen. If the Grub King saw them...
Uh-oh. We got him. Hooray!
The Scrapper team thanked Reggie for saving their lives, but were even more grateful to have a fresh corpse to butcher. Reggie sighed. He was just glad there were no more grubs.
We'll equip that too. Alright, so yeah, now we have another quest there. Come on. I want to fight you, so. Alright, Longtail Village again. See, they have all these, like, other, like, quests after the main game that are just, like, you know, I guess you could say side quests, but... Stalker Queen. Stalker Queen has raised her spiky head. The miners ask for King Reggie's help to make the mine safe once more.
The village elder has heard worrying news. The miners believe the Stalker Queen has reared her spiky head. Reggie agrees to investigate.
Alright, back to the mines. As usual, they're all just coming out of the mines. Alright, well, I'll go fix it.
When Reggie first arrived at the mine, he found a rat miner arguing with Seb the engineer. The mole wanted to head down into the mines to fix the tram, but the rat refused to let him enter for fear of the Stalker Queen. Reggie told the miner he would personally take Seb to the tram to repair it.
Alright, Seb, let's go. I wonder if Seb knew Jay.
It was hard work. The Stalker Queen had been busy. Spring spread to the corner. Seb was not used to this much fighting, and was glad to have Reggie by his side.
So now we gotta do this all over again. We gotta go all the way down here again. It's obnoxious, it really is. Again, that's like one of the things that I kind of hope they fix for the sequel, is that I kind of hope they make it so that you can fast travel to other places better, so that you're not having to run back and forth, back and forth. All the back and forth running is kind of, it gets rather exhausting, to be honest. Especially if you've never played this game before, it gets exhausting. Well, at least we don't have to go all the way around this time.
Fighting next to Seb brought back bittersweet memories for Reggie. He was determined Seb would not suffer the same fate as his old
my tram's all gunked up.
Together, Rat
Hey!
and felled the Stalker Queen.
See, I got that trophy because,
Swore to
again,
get
that was
Triangle
added
back in
after I
single pod.
beat this.
In
So.
thanks for Reggie's help. Reggie was just happy to have made a new mole friend.
We'll equip that. We'll store that. We'll equip that. Okay, so I think that's probably it for those. I think. Why the hell did I do that? Okay, nothing else. Yep. Alright, so that's it for that. There's achievements for completing all of the quests in each of these. Let me just check the Ranger's Lodge real quick. And you can go back to the Frog Village. I don't know why you'd want to, I guess. I don't think there's anything here to do. Just a straight shot to the end. Maybe if you, like, missed anything. But... Alright, back to Mole Town here. And then back to the arena. That up.
King Demolition rarely lost in the
Yep.
arena, but new challengers are always keen to try their luck.
Alright, so Mohammed Mali. A new challenger floats into the arena as punches pack a sting.
Mohammed Moli made a name for himself with his swift feet and swift paws. But Reggie could roll like a hedgehog and pounce like a bat.
Fuck. There we go. Yeah, he just really lays into you.
This swift-paw champion was as light-footed as any dancer of the Bolshoi ballet, but not nimble enough to overcome King Demolition.
No, sir. They get a boxing glove weapon. Alright. We'll equip that. Better weight, less defense, a piece of ham. Yeah, it's like the boxing outfit. I love that the shield is a piece of ham. I love that. We got Billy Von Dam. A new challenger surfaces in the arena. Not much of a bark, but one heck of a bite. It's a beaver.
Regie's renown in the arena brought challengers from every corner of the known Rampton. From the cold corners of the north came the boom, Billy Von Dam. Wondered if he'd gained any fans among the beaver folk.
So we got the stick. We have that, which is better in the weight. Better in the weight, less in the defense. Store all that. Let's have an entire combination of weapons and armor at this point. Alright, we have Grub Buster. Hard on the outside, even harder on the inside.
The Grub Buster armor was Molekind's ingenious defense against even the most vicious grub bites. Reggie wondered how it would stand up to his sword.
About the fucking laser. Oh yeah, let me. A little fucking gun.
Buster suit didn't stand a chance against King Demolition and his trusty sword. Reggie wondered if the moles would make him a four-buster suit.
Maybe. Beat the Grub Buster! Alright, get the... It's like a Warhammer sword. No, store that. Store that. Store that. We have the Wild Wave. Oh yeah, I need to refill my juice. There we go. Is there anything to buy in here? I mean, there is like a box of bullets. I guess I'll buy that, so I have no use for those currently. Plus, I'm going to be getting 30 more, so.
This would be a true challenge, unleashing wave upon wave of foes on Reggie. He hoped he had the iron to go the distance.
Get out of here. Look at these slow ass fucks.
Exhausted, Reggie stood over his defeated foes. He had truly earned his status as a legend of Moletown. He wondered if he preferred glory to duty.
And there we go. Yeah, that's all of that there. In terms of like achievements, so yeah, I gotta. So this is all like Crocus Con. I forgot about that. How do I do that? I think maybe that's after. I don't know. We'll have to see. Let me see here. Let me look it up because I remember doing that. Oh yeah, okay. So we have to go. We have to go back up to the Smith. I don't have any of these, do I?
A new notice on the quest board.
Yeah, it's this.
A band of musicians had disappeared after a long night regaling the Crimson Keep with their drinking songs, whether they wanted to be regaled or not.
So we gotta find the
Rex,
missing bard.
the band's front rat, would know more.
Amy Squeakmouse. Famous for her big hair and bigger voice, the bard Amy Squeakmouse has gone missing in the crypts. So yeah, this quest is kind of annoying in the sense that you have to go back to the crypts every single time, and then like travel through the crypts every single time. And there's like 3 or 4 people we have to
Rex
find.
the
I think
bard
it's
looked
3.
nervous. He'd found the crypt gates open. No amount of fermented bug juice would see him go in, but his bandmates were not always so wise. The young king didn't hesitate.
Looking sick too.
Reggie's head was pained from the drinking and the noise of last night, but he'd still found his bed. What had these young bards found? Several empty bug brew bottles littered the floor, a sure sign of bards. Reggie was getting closer.
Yeah, and we have to wait for these slow fucks to come in here. Ugh. you. So now there's stairs to go down.
Amy had taken refuge by an old statue and was getting some much-needed shut-eye. Reggie only meant to wake the bard, but his shout awoke the zombified remains of Mausamoto Musashi.
What?
Mausamoto was a legendary sword master. Reggie hoped to get one more lesson before putting him to use.
Oh.
Wished he could have learned from Mausamoto when he was alive. But now, his dual blades had fallen silent forever. Reggie directed Amy to the Crimson Keep, glad to have found her safe.
Alright, we'll put those, we'll store all these. Again, it's like you get all these gear sets for defeating these. I can just go across here. Right. Notice how they when they like make that noise, they're actually saying Reggie. I don't know if you noticed that, but they're like Reggie. Which makes it even scarier for the fact that a zombie knows your name. Alright, so now we'll go back out, and then we'll go back to blacksmith. And we gotta find Chetty Mercury. Gee, I wonder who that is. Famous for his unique front fangs and a flamboyant singing style, the bard Chetty Mercury has gone missing in the crypts.
Seems Amy wasn't the only bard who hadn't reappeared. Rex still needed help.
So see, it's just this back and forth, going to the crypts to find these people.
Amy was waiting with Rex. She'd remembered what they'd been looking for in the crypts. The Book of Immortal Song. Maybe Chetty Mercury was still searching the Hall of Books.
It's like, why couldn't they have...
music that lasts forever was
Why couldn't they have put all these quests on the board at the same time? Just had me go in the crypts all at once to find them. Check something here. Of course. Alright, so now... in we go.
Pages from music books littered the ground, perhaps dropped in a hurry. Chetty must be near. But what had made this brave bard run?
Chetty. Oh, maybe it'd be the slow-ass zombies that are... walking around. Alright, we gotta go down here. Where the fuck are you going?
Reggie glimpsed Chetty running deeper into the crypts. Something had scared him. Something lurking in the shadows.
Reggie! He says Reggie. Oh my god, come on. They're just so slow coming out of there.
Reggie caught up with the lost musician, but Chetty wasn't leaving without the Book of Immortal Song. Reggie had little choice but to help the bard.
Alright, well.
As soon as Reggie set paw in the hole,
Oh my god, Feng Boo!
he knew something was wrong.
So we had a Japanese like kind of boss, and now this is a Chinese boss.
Infamous warlord known for his brutality.
We got him.
With Fang Boo finally laid to rest, Chetty scooped up pages of the Book of Immortal Song. With a nod of thanks to Reggie, he scurried towards the surface. After all they'd been through, Reggie hoped the young bards gave a historic performance.
I gotta go the other way. Alright. Now we'll head back. There's any bullets in here? Yep, there are. Alright, so we'll grab the rest of the ammo. Let's save that quick. So now we have Johnny Nashers. Famous for his sorrowful tunes, bard Johnny Nashers has gone missing in the crypts.
If any more bards went missing, the Crimson Keep would fall silent. Reggie needed to speak to Rex and the other bards.
Alright, well, we're going to do that next time. The next part will be the final part. We're going to do that quest and kind of finish up the stuff here, and then we're going to head to the, we're going to do the Bright Fur thing. Which will be the majority of what we're going to do next time. And we'll wrap everything up. And yeah, so thank you all for joining me. I'll see you all in the final part of Tales of Iron. Goodbye.